Well, YouTube family, today we're talking about the Cleveland Browns quarterback room as usual. Off-season workouts are rolling. Training camp is right around the corner, and I was able to get every training camp voucher but one day. So I'll be at all the training camps but one, but that's because my son's birthday is one of the days, so I won't be at that one. But look out for me and Randy from Premier Sports Talk to be at the training camp at least one day together. So look out for that. So as usual, we got all this talking about Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson. And now a lot of people are trying to construct a narrative that these two are at war. But G. Bush at the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show dropped a take recently that broke down this QB situation, and his take silenced all the haters. So before I give you those thoughts on that, welcome to Reese Wheels Sports Talk. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to let you know when I upload a video, and let's tap into it.
Among the Cleveland Browns, if the Browns were to win this game at
home. G. Bush over at Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, he has his take on the QB situation. Let's take a listen.
They get ready to resume this quarterback battle that we've been talking about for weeks on end. Do you guys, and it's kind of rare to see two quarterbacks competing for the same spot, working out together in that scenario. I don't think any one of us got the impression that those two had bad blood with each other, that they hated each other. Shedeur went out of his way to say, nothing that happens on the field is going to impact my relationship with Deshaun off the field, which is at least encouraging to hear. But, G, do you think these two guys working out like this before this camp is going to help get the best out of each other and eventually get the Browns their best possible quarterback in an iron sharpens iron kind of fashion when it rolls back around, when training camp resumes?
Yeah, like I kind of compared it. We're at a golf course, and obviously people are going to go out there and golf. And yes, you are competing for the best score, but in reality, you're competing against yourself against the golf course. So it's the same reason why you can go out there, and if you're losing, guys don't end up fighting on the golf course. Because guess what? Like, I'm out here trying to compete against myself, the golf course, and do what I can do. And it's the same thing with quarterbacks. Like, Shedeur Sanders doesn't play defense. Mm-hmm. So it's not like Deshaun Watson is going to drop back and Shedeur Sanders is going to jump off the sideline and intercept the football. Like, they're out there trying to put work in to do what's best and understand the offense and do what Todd Monken wants them to do. So with that being said, when you get out there and what you do between them 3 seconds when the pass rush is coming, that's the basic part of quarterback competition. I like the fact that they do have a camaraderie off the field. I like the fact that there's no friction. And I like the fact that they came together to get the most out of each other. I remember, and go back really quickly, Zach, I remember Tim Couch and Kelly Holcomb talking about on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. They came on and talked about how they had a really good relationship off the field and how they really support each other because they knew how difficult it was for them to be a backup. And I think that's a good situation to have.
Yeah, and those two guys were getting...
Man, G. Bush hit the nail completely on the head with this. Everybody's out here looking for that media circus. They want that toxic rivalry, but G. Bush broke it down to the simplest way possible. Quarterback's real enemy is not his teammate. It's the defense on Sunday. Now think about what he said with that golf analogy. When you go out on the green and you're hitting a great drive, that doesn't physically stop you from playing your best game. You aren't playing defense against him. You're playing against the course. And Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson both are trying to master this playbook. When Deshaun drops a dime down the sideline or something like that, or it forces Shedeur to step up his execution. When Shedeur hits his target in stride and Deshaun, that makes him stay locked in. That's what iron sharpens iron actually means. That's what it means. And let's take this a step further and even deeper into why G. Bush's point is real critical right now. Look at what these guys are actually doing out there. They're installing Todd Monken's offense. Monken's system isn't something you just roll out of bed and execute. It's heavy on pre-snap reads, option routes, and lightning fast, decision making under a pass rush pressure. When Shedeur and Deshaun sit in the film room or when they're throwing together on the field, they aren't just practicing physical throws. They're bouncing and processing speed off each other, saying stuff like, what did you see on that cover 3 look? Or how are you reading that nickel blitz or something like that? If they were harboring fake media animosity, those conversations don't happen. The learning curve slows down for everybody by working together right now. They're shortening that learning curve. That helps Deshaun, that helps Shedeur, and most importantly, it helps the Cleveland Browns offense hit the ground running week 1. Now, the flip side, they'll say, Reese, I want my quarterback to be ruthless against each other, and they want that bloodthirsty competition for the QB1. But look, I get it. We love intense football drama, but a fractured quarterback room destroys the franchise's whole situation, the whole camaraderie. G. Bush brought up Tim Couch and Kelly Holcomb for a reason. Having mutual respect off the field doesn't mean, you lack competition, the competition drive. It means you're professional enough to keep the locker room unified so they can learn actually and win games. Now, G. Bush nailed this take because he understands that the real football strategy beats fake media narratives every single time. Now, let me know what you guys think, man. I appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hype me up. Appreciate y'all. See y'all on the next video. We out.